Now to defense. Budget defense, various activities and projects to further tap from the vast potential of Nigeria's culture and creative industry would be intensified, including the establishment of a culture village in the Federal Capital Territory. This came to light during the 2025 budget defense session with the Minister, Hannatu Musawa. National Assembly correspondent Lami Ali has details of some of the budget defense engagements at the National Assembly.
The Arts, Culture and Creative Economy Minister emphasized that public-private partnership will increase significantly the revenue and employment generation opportunities in the sector.
There's going to be a partnership, an MOU, that also gives the federal government the necessary stake
to transform our economy, create millions of jobs, and strengthen our global reputation.
Scrutiny of the 11 billion naira 2025 proposal of the Marine and Blue Economy Ministry targeted at improving safety and boosting economy in the marine environments occupied the session with the Minister Boyega Oyetola and the Joint Committee on Marine Transport.
If we want us to be able to unlock the potentials in the economy, there is a need for proper funding. The amount that has been allocated to the ministry will not do much, but we would try to, do whatever that is available within the space of what budget that we have.
We are going to do whatever we have to do and go ahead and defend with the appropriation committee as soon as we are done.
The Joint Senate Committee on Tertiary and Basic Education hosted the two education ministers as they made inquiries on how the ministry intends to expand its allocation, increased by 35% for 2025.
2025 budget is expected to demonstrate a clear vision for addressing the gap identified in the 2024 appropriation, while also introducing an effective strategy to tackle emerging challenges.
We have this ambitious TVET program, Technical Vocational Education and Training, which is a big part of our IPI, which is number one of our 6 high priority areas.
At the House of Representatives, Minister of State Finance spoke on bilateral and multilateral ties with international financial institutions.
Because we're representing Nigeria at various fora, it requires us to travel a lot. And due to the exchange rate fluctuation, our travel cost has actually significantly gone up.
25 billion increase in your envelope. My own question will be that where do we pick it from? Where do you expect us to get that money from?
Senate Committee on Power continued the budget defense session with agencies under the ministry as it sought explanation from Rural Electrification Agency on the 588 billion naira proposal, part of which would be used for national solarization projects.
We have been able to secure 50-something billion out of, that's like 25% of your money. And you are expecting that the rest will adequately be paid.
There's a provision of 100 billion for national public sector solarization, a new initiative of the federal government under the leadership of Mr. President, which was designed specifically to reduce cost of governance in Nigeria.
Elsewhere, Senate Committee on Population was unhappy over the absence of credible data as it questions the National Population Commission on why census has not been conducted for the past 19 years.
The ultimate attention, as far as we are concerned, is to have a census. Amen. And we are not going to rest on our oars until this census takes place within the jurisdiction of this government by Allah's grace.
I have written to see Mr. President so that I can brief him. Why I need to brief him is that he himself has indicated he wants the census to be conducted with biometrics because of the prevailing situation in the country, security and otherwise.
Management of Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency and the Nigeria Geological Survey Agency were also at the National Assembly to defend their fiscal proposal for 2025.
From its inception, when it was enacted, it was unable to access the takeoff grant. So the agency since then has been lingering and facing financial constraints.
This committee, from what my members said, unanimously, we frown at the amount being provided for the agency.
Investors don't come. It is we that have classified and did the blocking and did the reserve estimate, and we are now calling investors.
Thank you, Lami.